Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Elizibar. We're going to talk about Punchline. There's eight. There we go. 8 fingers. 8 fingers for issue number 8. That's how we roll. We got this $10 variant cover. I wish I'd seen before I bought it. It was totally crinked before I even got it out of the store. But I sure didn't do that to the book. I blame Diamond. Why? Because this other copy here is all scuffed up, and I wish I'd noticed that before I took it out of the store. You can kind of see it. It blends in with the speckling. It's totally all scuffed up. And I'm just blaming Diamond because I have seen how Diamond ships stuff, and it's kind of abysmal. It's kind of horrifying. It's terrible. It's terrifying. It's terribad. Great. What about the book itself, as opposed to the condition the books are in? Well, I just got done reading this. I had fun reading it, but this is not an actiony issue. This is a we're learning stuff issue. Like here, learn that she can't go hang out with all the other cool kids. They voted her off the island, so she's stuck in the world instead of getting to go to the afterlife and partying. She also suspects that somebody in the city government is involved in crazy crime stuff, and she sends our hero Versima over to do some snooping. And bam! Look at her. Pretty cool looking. I gotta admit, like the actual costume, kind of bland, but the hair's pretty cool, and the glowy butterfly wings also pretty cool. Look at this man, that Matt Weldon art. He does hair really well. There's not many artists. I'm trying to think like what other artists have I seen that I think do hair really well, and I'm not coming up with a list at all. There's no list here. I know I've seen some, but they're all blanket, man. It's just good looking. This book is interesting because there's not a lot of action. There's no fight, I guess I should say. There's still action. The action is just in the character development. So after they meet and they have a little confrontation, we get over here to them having to rescue a ferry that's sinking. It's full of drama. In fact, that's pretty much what the whole book is. It's full of great character drama, struggling with all the themes that make superhero comics interesting, you know? Uh, Great power, great responsibility. Superman, how do I save everybody? Versima right there, she definitely that's her driving thing in this is how I how do I save everyone? So she's working with that other character, saving the ferry. That other character's trying to cut through a door to rescue some people that are trapped inside. Or maybe it was a bulkhead or something. Versima has to go down. She's holding up the ship from in the water. But as she's doing that, she sees cars that have fallen off the ferry with people in them sinking into the water. So what do? You keep holding the ship up, rescue the people that you see are drowning? What's the right choice? I don't know that there's a right choice. But I do know that being superheroes, being the protagonist of a story, they are allowed to find the third way. The way that you can go and you can save both. That's one thing that annoys me in a lot of video games. Like, let's take the first Mass Effect game. You have to save what's his face or what's her name. One of them has to die. Why? No reason. We have a team, a ship, full of people. We can totally send a strike team out to deal with this thing while the other person goes and takes the ship, picks her up, and then you swing back and you pick the other person, the strike team up, and then everybody gets out of there and you're happy. There's no reason anybody has to die right there. It's stupid. It's a false dichotomy. In real life, you are sometimes confronted with actual problems like that where you have to pick A or B. But being a superhero, let me flip back to that. See, here she is. She's holding the boat up. See in the car. Are there people in that car? Looks like. Oh God. I save the people in the car? Or do I keep holding the ferry? I have to save the people I know I can save and trust that the other character is going to do the same. Now, being superheroes, it worked out for the best. Along the way, we're introduced to what looks like the main plot for the next part of the series, like the big overarching plot. Now we've gone through Act 1, Act 2, and we're well into or we're like in Act 3, or at the start of it at least, and boom, we see what the next plot arc is. There's some crazy crime shenanigans going off in the mayor's office, you know? That's not a spoiler. That's told to us on like page 4 of this thing. Like, yeah, it's pretty early on that we get that. Man, look, there's even a spine tick over here. This is a brand new comic. It came like this. This is how it was as soon as I got home with the book. Oh, that's abominable. Almost makes me wish I was playing AP roulette with their shipping again. Like, at least there was a pretty good chance I would get like a mint book. There's also a pretty good chance that I would just get a book that was like ripped in half or something because of the postal service. But you know, you pays your money, takes your chances. I like everything about this book. Uh, Bill Williams' writing is great. Versima, very real. What's her name? Mel. She feels very real. They actually react to things like human beings do. Matt Weldon's art is just spot on for this book. I have no complaints, and I'm really amazed that I was able to talk about this for as long as I did here, because it's really hard to talk about stuff that's just good because it's just good. You're done. That's it. Finished. You all take care of yourselves. You have a great day. If you're not checking out Punchline, this looks like a pretty good jumping on point because we're starting a new story arc. You'll miss out on some stuff, but there are like little notes from the editor in there that say, "Hey, check out the last issue. Hey, check out issue 1." So you can kind of see like the historical things that you should understand, even if you don't. And that might get you to go buy some back issues or buy the trade. You can buy the trade. Why not? Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Till then, bye bye.